What if the bread you're eating every morning it is silently aging your body and fueling disease you can't even feel yet? Millions of seniors start their day with a slice of toast thinking it's harmless, maybe even healthy. But what if I told you that the bread in your kitchen might be doing more damage than sugar? According to recent findings, the wrong kind of bread could spike your blood sugar by over 300%, raise your heart attack risk by nearly half, and quietly drain away your muscle strength, memory, and independence. Even worse, 99% of older adults have no idea they're eating these silent saboteurs every single day. In today's video, we're going to expose the 4 most dangerous breads that every senior should avoid at all costs and reveal 4 powerful alternatives that can help protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and even extend your life. Stick around because the #1 worst bread is probably in your kitchen right now, and you won't believe what it's doing to your body. Let's begin with a bread that's not only delicious, it might just change the way your body ages. We're talking about authentic sourdough bread, one of the oldest and most powerful forms of fermented food ever created. This isn't just bread, it's a living, breathing process that taps into nature's wisdom and gives your aging body something modern breads cannot. During its slow, traditional fermentation, wild yeast and friendly bacteria work together to break down complex proteins and starches. That means easier digestion, better nutrient absorption, and a dramatic drop in the blood sugar spike that modern bread sends racing through your veins. For seniors, this kind of bread is a secret weapon. It supports gut health, which after 60 becomes one of the most important pillars of immunity, energy, and even mental clarity. Through this process, sourdough produces postbiotics, powerful compounds that fuel the beneficial bacteria in your gut, potentially adding not just vitality, but years to your life. But there's more. Authentic sourdough contains lactic acid bacteria that help break down gluten, making it more tolerable for those with mild sensitivities. And with a glycemic index far lower than white bread, sourdough helps stabilize blood sugar and reduce the risk of insulin resistance, something that affects nearly half of seniors today. As we age, our bodies naturally absorb fewer nutrients, especially B vitamins like folate and B12. But real sourdough boosts the bioavailability of these nutrients, making them easier for your body to actually use. Thanks to the fermentation process, sourdough is also richer in antioxidants, those little warriors that help slow aging and reduce inflammation from the inside out. Just one word of caution, not all sourdough is created equal. Many store-bought sourdoughs are just ordinary bread with vinegar added for taste. If you want the true health benefits, look for loaves made with just 4 ingredients: flour, water, salt, and a natural starter. If you're over 60 and looking to take one simple, delicious step toward better health, this might be the best bread decision you ever make. Imagine a loaf of bread so powerful, it acts like nature's multivitamin, nourishing your body, protecting your mind, and helping you age with strength and grace. That's the magic of sprouted grain bread. Unlike ordinary bread, this one begins with a process as old as agriculture itself: sprouting. Grains are soaked in water until they come alive, activating powerful enzymes and unlocking a flood of nutrients your aging body can finally absorb with ease. The result is a humble loaf turned into a nutritional powerhouse, tailor-made for the changing needs of seniors. When grains sprout, something remarkable happens at the cellular level. Protein content increases by up to 30%, and the amino acid profile becomes so complete it rivals what you'd find in animal protein, but without the heavy toll on your kidneys or arteries. For older adults struggling to maintain muscle mass, this is game-changing. Sprouted grain bread provides high-quality, digestible protein that your body can put to use right away. But the benefits don't stop there. Sprouting boosts vitamin C by over 600%, vitamin E by 300%, and unlocks a cascade of B vitamins that are critical for brain health and energy. These are nutrients that typically decline with age, yet sprouted grains bring them back in a form your body can recognize and absorb. Let's talk about fiber. The fiber in sprouted bread isn't just higher, it's smarter. It includes both soluble and insoluble types, working together to balance blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and support regular digestion, all without the bloating or discomfort many high-fiber foods can cause seniors. Even better, this fiber feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, helping to build a strong, resilient microbiome that influences everything from immunity to mood and cognitive performance. Worried about bone health? You should be, and here's where sprouted bread becomes truly extraordinary. It makes key minerals like calcium, magnesium, zinc, and iron far more bioavailable. That means your body can actually absorb and use them instead of letting them pass through unused. Even more impressively, the sprouting process reduces anti-nutrients like phytic acid, which normally block your body from absorbing these minerals. The result is a bread that not only nourishes, but strengthens, one bite at a time. So what should you look for at the store? Make sure sprouted whole grains appear as the first ingredient and steer clear of added sugars or white flour. Only then will you unlock the full health potential that this ancient process offers. For seniors who want more energy, better digestion, stronger bones, and sharper thinking, sprouted grain bread may be one of the smartest choices you can make. What if there were a single loaf of bread rooted in ancient wisdom that could help protect your muscles, strengthen your immune system, and support your brain as you age? That bread exists, and it's called Ezekiel bread. Based on a biblical recipe dating back thousands of years, Ezekiel bread isn't just symbolic. It's one of the most nutritionally complete breads ever created. It combines 6 powerful ingredients: sprouted wheat, barley, millet, lentils, soybeans, and spelt, forming a perfect symphony of grains and legumes that deliver every essential amino acid your body needs in exactly the right proportions. This means it offers a complete protein profile, very similar to high-quality animal protein, but without the inflammation or kidney strain that meat can sometimes cause. For seniors battling age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, this isn't just a nice-to-have, it's critical. Ezekiel bread delivers high-quality protein that's instantly usable by your body, helping you repair tissues, preserve muscle, and stay strong and independent as you age. But it doesn't stop there. The combination of sprouted grains and legumes also creates a rich source of prebiotic fiber, the kind your gut microbiome craves. Not the kind that causes bloating or discomfort, but the kind that gently supports digestion, regularity, and nutrient absorption. And here's something many don't know. Over 90% of your serotonin, the feel-good brain chemical, is made in your gut. So when your digestion thrives, your mood and mental clarity can improve too. Ezekiel bread also stands out because of its incredibly low glycemic index and steady, sustained energy release. Instead of spiking your blood sugar like most breads do, it feeds your body a slow, controlled stream of fuel, helping protect your brain, stabilize your energy, and reduce dangerous cravings for sugary snacks. Even better, the sprouting process supercharges its vitamin and mineral content. You get more vitamin E, B vitamins, magnesium, phosphorus, and zinc in forms that your aging body can actually absorb and use. As we age, digestion becomes less efficient, but Ezekiel bread is naturally pre-digested through sprouting, meaning it delivers more nutrition with less effort on your part. One important tip: always read the label. Look for 100% sprouted grains as the first ingredient, and avoid brands with added sugar or refined flour mixed in. If you're looking for a daily bread that truly fuels longevity, this might just be the smartest slice you can put on your plate. And now, the single most powerful bread you should be eating after age 60, especially if you care about your heart, your blood sugar, and your future. It's not trendy, it's not flashy, but 100% whole grain barley bread may be the most underrated superfood sitting right under our noses. While it's rarely found in the typical American or British kitchen, the science behind barley is astonishing, particularly for seniors looking to regain control of their health. What makes barley so extraordinary is a unique soluble fiber it contains, called beta-glucan. This compound acts like a magnet for cholesterol and excess sugar in your system, pulling them out before they can do damage. In one landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate barley bread every day saw their bad LDL cholesterol drop by 20%, and their fasting blood sugar improved by over 30%, all within just 3 months. These aren't just numbers, their life-altering results. If you're someone concerned about heart disease, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, barley bread could be your secret weapon. But the benefits don't end there. Beta-glucan doesn't just absorb cholesterol, it also feeds the good bacteria in your gut, where over 70% of your immune system is based. A well-nourished microbiome boosts not only your immunity, but also your mood, your mental clarity, and even your memory. Barley is naturally low in gluten, rich in antioxidants, and has been linked to lower inflammation, better weight control, and steadier energy throughout the day. And yes, it's delicious. Its flavor is mildly nutty, its texture dense and moist, perfect for a hearty slice of avocado toast, a thick cut of cheese, or your favorite sugar-free jam. Just be sure to choose true 100% whole grain barley bread, not a wheat loaf with a sprinkle of barley. If you can't find it at your local store, try checking natural food shops. Or better yet, consider baking it at home. There are plenty of simple, senior-friendly recipes online. Here's the bottom line. If you add just one new bread to your daily routine after 60, make it barley bread. Its protection against age-related diseases, from heart issues to blood sugar imbalance, is unmatched. It may very well be one of the smartest health decisions you make this year. So there you have it, the 4 breads every senior should be eating to stay stronger, sharper, and more independent with each passing year. Brace yourself, because this next bread might be sitting in your kitchen right now, quietly accelerating the aging process in every cell of your body. It looks soft, familiar, and comforting, but enriched white bread is anything but harmless. For anyone over 60, this everyday loaf is a metabolic disaster in disguise. During processing, the wheat grain is stripped of its natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals, leaving behind nothing but refined starch. What's left is rapidly digested into sugar, causing blood sugar spikes that are not just dangerous but deeply aging. Manufacturers may enrich it by adding back synthetic vitamins, but your body can't absorb these artificial nutrients the way it would from whole, natural foods. The result is a bread that fills your stomach but robs your body of real nourishment. And here's the real danger. For older adults, those rapid blood sugar surges can trigger inflammation, accelerate cognitive decline, and place added strain on an already vulnerable cardiovascular system. But it doesn't stop there. White bread wreaks havoc on your gut. Without fiber, it moves through the digestive tract too quickly, failing to feed the beneficial bacteria that support immunity, brain health, and mood regulation. This disruption in the gut microbiome can lead to constipation, a weakened immune system, and even higher risks of depression and anxiety. To make matters worse, white bread often replaces healthier options on the plate. At this stage of life, when every bite counts, choosing empty calories over nutrient-dense foods is a trade-off most can't afford. And if you're concerned about aging, here's something most people don't realize. The high glycemic index of white bread triggers the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, compounds that damage proteins throughout the body. These AGEs contribute to wrinkles, cataracts, stiff arteries, and even faster brain aging. Studies have shown that seniors who regularly consume white bread have higher levels of C-reactive protein, a major marker of chronic inflammation linked to heart disease, stroke, and arthritis. Plus, because white bread lacks natural B vitamins, it can increase homocysteine levels, a silent but serious risk factor for both cognitive decline and cardiovascular disease. So what does this mean for you? If you're over 60, every slice of white bread isn't just a harmless indulgence. It may be silently accelerating your aging, increasing your risk of disease, and slowly eroding your strength, clarity, and vitality. Number 3, wheat bread, a deceptive name that could be harming your health. Don't let the name fool you. What's labeled wheat bread in most grocery stores is often just white bread in disguise. Manufacturers have learned how to trick both your eyes and your instincts, using a touch of caramel coloring and just enough whole wheat flour to legally call it wheat, while building the rest with refined white flour. The result is a product that looks healthy, but nutritionally offers little more than a hollow promise. And here's the dangerous part. Many older adults reach for this bread, believing they're making a smart choice, when in reality it's barely any better than white bread, and in some ways potentially worse. Most commercial wheat breads are loaded with added sugars and high fructose corn syrup. These hidden ingredients silently fuel insulin resistance, promote belly fat, and cause blood sugar swings that are especially harmful for people over 60. But the risks don't stop with sugar. These breads are also filled with preservatives and synthetic chemicals like azodicarbonamide, potassium bromate, and artificial emulsifiers. These compounds are added to extend shelf life and improve texture, but they've been linked to digestive problems, inflammation, and disruption of cellular health. As we age, our liver and kidneys become less effective at flushing out toxins. That means these chemicals can accumulate in the body, interfering with critical processes and possibly accelerating age-related decline in immunity and metabolism. Then there's the salt. A single slice of commercial wheat bread can contain over 200 milligrams of sodium, a serious concern for older adults managing high blood pressure or heart disease. But perhaps the most overlooked danger is what this bread does to your ability to absorb nutrients. The combination of refined flours and chemical additives can block the body's uptake of essential minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc. For those already at risk of osteoporosis, anemia, or fatigue, this disruption can make a bad situation worse. And because this type of bread digests too quickly, it leaves you feeling hungry again in no time. That leads to more snacking, more calories, and more weight gain, especially around the midsection, placing extra pressure on aging joints and increasing the risk of metabolic syndrome. But here's the good news. Studies show that seniors who replace commercial wheat bread with truly whole grain options often notice significant improvements in energy, mental clarity, and even mood, often within just a few weeks. Number 2, packaged multigrain bread, the sneaky saboteur, hiding in your pantry. It sounds like the perfect choice, multigrain bread. Wholesome, hearty, and healthy, or so we've been led to believe. But here's the truth. The word multigrain means almost nothing when it comes to actual nutrition. It simply indicates that more than one type of grain was used, yet it says nothing about whether those grains are whole, refined, or stripped of their natural benefits. In reality, most commercial multigrain breads are built on refined flours from multiple sources, blending the worst of each. For seniors, this isn't just misleading, it's metabolically risky. The mix of refined grains can lead to a more prolonged spike in blood sugar than even plain white bread, creating a perfect storm of fatigue, cravings, and inflammation. And the deception runs deeper. Check the ingredient list, and you're likely to find a lineup of chemical-sounding additions, stabilizers, dough conditioners, artificial flavors. These are designed to mimic nutrition, not deliver it. Even worse, you'll spot multiple hidden sugars, sneaking in under names like maltodextrin, dextrose, or corn syrup solids. Some slices actually contain more sugar than a cookie, turning what looks like a healthy choice into a daily trap. If you're over 60 and trying to manage your weight, blood sugar, or energy, this is exactly the kind of bread that works against you, quietly, consistently, and without your awareness. And it's not just the sugars. These breads often rely on inflammatory oils, such as soybean or canola oil. Over time, these fats contribute to low-grade chronic inflammation, a root cause of many age-related illnesses like arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. But perhaps the most frustrating part is this. Despite their name, many multigrain breads contain less fiber than a single slice of real whole grain bread. Without adequate fiber, you don't feel full, which leads to snacking, overeating, and ironically, even more sugar cravings. The lack of fiber also means you're not feeding the good bacteria in your gut, which affects everything from your immune system to your mood and memory. Add to that the loss of natural vitamins and antioxidants destroyed during commercial processing, and you're left with a bread that offers little benefit and a long list of drawbacks. Seniors often choose these breads thinking they're making a healthy, responsible decision, but the result is often unexpected energy crashes, digestive discomfort, and a slow depletion of nutrients your body desperately needs to stay strong, sharp, and resilient. Number 1, Gluten-free processed breads, the dangerous illusion that could be accelerating your aging. You've probably seen them on the shelves wrapped in clean, healthy-looking packaging that proudly declares gluten-free. It feels like a safe choice, a better choice, especially as we age. But here's the truth that most people don't realize. Unless you've been medically diagnosed with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, gluten-free processed breads may be the single worst choice for your health after 60. Most of these breads are made with refined rice flour, potato starch, and tapioca starch, ingredients that send your blood sugar skyrocketing, even faster than white bread. That blood sugar spike isn't just bad, it's dangerous. For older adults, it increases the risk of insulin resistance, abdominal weight gain, and ultimately, type 2 diabetes. The real tragedy? Many seniors pay more for these breads, thinking they're doing something smart for their bodies, when in reality they're choosing one of the most metabolically damaging options in the entire bread aisle. And it doesn't stop there. To mimic the softness and chew of regular bread, food companies add emulsifiers, gums, and extra fats, ingredients that often double or even triple the calorie content. But these breads still fall short where it matters most. Fiber. Most gluten-free processed breads contain less than 1 gram of fiber per slice, which is catastrophic for digestion, especially in aging bodies that rely on fiber to maintain regularity and feed healthy gut bacteria. Worse still, these breads are usually stripped of vital nutrients like B vitamins, iron, magnesium, and zinc, essentials that support energy, brain function, and muscle recovery in older adults. So what are you really getting? Just empty calories in a cleverly marketed wrapper. And the consequences run deep. Studies have shown that seniors who switch to gluten-free products without a medical need often develop nutritional deficiencies within just a few months. The rapid blood sugar highs and lows lead to energy crashes, irritability, and mental fog, while the lack of fiber starves the gut microbiome, weakening the immune system and raising inflammation throughout the body. And inflammation? It's the hidden fire that fuels everything from arthritis to memory loss. So let's be clear. If you're over 60 and don't need to avoid gluten for medical reasons, choosing gluten-free processed bread is not just unhelpful, it's actively harmful. It undermines your energy, disrupts your metabolism, robs your body of critical nutrients, and quietly accelerates the aging process from the inside out. Before you take another bite of that gluten-free slice, ask yourself, is this nourishing my future or silently working against it? Because at this stage in life, every bite matters, and your bread should build your strength, not take it away. Your bread choice could be the silent key to a longer, healthier life. In the end, it's not just about bread, it's about how you choose to fuel your future. After 60, every bite matters, and the choices you make in the bread aisle can ripple through your body in ways that impact your energy, your independence, and even how long you stay vibrant and active. Some breads quietly drain you. Others nourish you, energize you, and protect your most vital systems. So ask yourself, is the bread you eat supporting your goals or silently standing in the way of your health? Is it giving you strength or taking it away one slice at a time? The truth is simple. Your daily bread should not be a silent threat hidden in plain sight. It should be a source of life, of energy, and of confidence in every step you take. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which bread on today's list surprised you the most? Are you thinking about making a switch now that you know the facts? Have you noticed a change in your health since cutting out certain breads or switching to better ones? Share your story in the comments below. You never know, your experience could be the spark that helps someone else make a life-saving decision. And if this video opened your eyes or gave you something to think about, hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful health insights, and share this with a loved one who deserves better too. Because it's never too late to take control, never too late to feel stronger, and never too late to choose foods that truly support the life you want to live. Thank you for watching. Stay well and keep moving forward, one smart bite at a time.